Good morning. Today we're going to start reading a book that we've already read. This is called a reread. In a reread, you are going to be reading a book that you already read that you're familiar with. So you should be able to read it a little bit quicker and with fluency. So today we're going to reread the book Wolf. Do you remember the characters in this book? Orson and Taco. So this one is primarily about Taco. Let's read it together. Before you begin, look at the picture to just refresh your memory. Taco sees a bird. Taco sees a cat. Taco sees a truck. Taco sees a car. Taco sees a squirrel. Taco sees a bike. Taco sees a bug. Taco sees a dog. Okay, so now what you can do is if you want to practice reading that book some more, you can rewind the video and you can put mute. And then you can read the book as we go through the pages, page by page. That's a great way for you to practice reading at home. So now we're going to do two reading assignments. The first one is in Google Classroom, and I posted an activity where you're going to do a beginning sound sort with the sounds ba, ka, and n. Then I would like for you to get out your ABC book. This is a big white book that should be in your red reading folder. And I want you to go to the page that has the ka, the C on it. You can color the little pictures on the C page, and then I would like you to add the word cat. So let's count how many sounds are in cat. Ka, at. There's 3 sounds, so you need to put those 3 sounds on the page, and then you can draw a picture of a cat. Today we're going to read the book The Painter. This is part of our Froggy and Friends series, and here is Froggy. Do you remember Froggy from another story that we read? So what do you notice about Froggy? He's painting. He's a painter, and he can paint lots of things. All right, let's look at page 2. Now, what we're going to do is we're just going to go look at some things. Then after we're done, we'll come back and read the book again. So on page 2, what is Froggy doing? He's painting, and you can look at his easel, and you can see that he's painting a chair. So that's what he says. I can paint my chair. Oh, look, we have a sight word that we're going to be working on today. That's the word can. So can you go in your ABC book back to that page, the C page where you wrote the word cat, and can you copy the word can there too? Because it also starts with a K. You can pause this video while you do that. Okay, welcome back. All right, now let's look at the next page. What did Froggy paint this time? He painted a bike. So what's he going to say? He's going to say, I can paint my bike. Now, there's another sight word here that we're going to be working on, and it is also on every page. It's the word my. Now, my, what sound does my start with? It starts with a So I'd like you to open your ABC book to the page, the M, and write the word my if it's not already there. Some of you, I think, have already done that, and you're going to see that that word is in your ABC book. So we're going to be putting some of our words that we're going to be working on a lot in our ABC book so we can go back and practice them. All right, now we're going to skip way ahead to this page. What do you see? You see Froggy's friends. So he's going to say, I can paint my friends. All right, remember the two words we're working on? Do you remember this one? Can. What's this one? My. Good job. All right, let's go back to the beginning and we're going to read the pages. So this is our title page. Let's read the title, The Painter. And who's the character in our book? Froggy. Okay, point under the words as you read. I can paint my chair. I can paint my bike. Now on this page, I'm just going to point and I want you to read. Okay, now look at this one. If you're not quite sure what that picture is, make sure you're using our strategies. Say the sound. What sound does this letter make? S. And then look at the picture. It's sometimes a little hard to figure this one out. It's something that's outside on the playground. It's a swing. This word's a little tricky too. Do you see our sight word at the beginning? It's my. So this word is myself. Myself. Froggy has painted himself. All right, do you remember what are some of the things that Froggy likes to paint? Go ahead and tell whoever you're learning with today what were some of the things Froggy liked to paint. All right, now tell me, how would you describe Froggy? He's the main character in this book. Remember, the main character is on every page, and he's on every page. How would you describe him? I would say that he likes to paint. He likes to use lots of different colors. What do you learn about Froggy from this last page? I've learned that he has made a mess because he has some of all the different colors he painted all over himself. I also look at him and I can see how he's putting his hands out and he's smiling. That makes me think that he's very proud of his work. Now, who is telling this story? On each page, we hear the word I. Who is I? I hope you said Froggy. Froggy is the one telling the story. On each page he says I and tells you what he's painting. Now, can a frog really paint? No. So is this story real or make-believe? It's make-believe because frogs can't really paint. And whenever animals are doing something that they don't really do, that is a make-believe story. Okay. All right, good job today reading. I will post another thing, another page on our Google Classroom, and this one is about Taco, the book we read at the beginning, and you can write in some of the things that Taco sees into the spaces on that Google Classroom. Just click and then you can type in, or you could print it out, and if you print it out, it's better to hand write the words in and then you can draw pictures. If you forgot some of the things that Taco did in our first story, you can go back and watch the video again.